from the good,
Brothers.
home of the good.
Brothers. Brothers.
Time. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nintendo 64 podcast. The Good Brothers. No.
I wish.
Welcome to the Good Brothers. I'm Dustin. This is my brother Jesse, my brother Zach, and we're here to talk about some Gamescom. But first off, I want to say Wave Race 64. Jesse, let's go.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It just came back on the little Switch app thing. It's like one of those games you play every year, probably, anyways, or try to get it in. But every damn time, you're just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it trips me out just how good the controls are and like the physics of everything and the waves. Like, how did they do that on an N64?
That's what I've been thinking about more than ever this time around. I don't know why. I think it's now that we've played so many games, it's like going back. You're like, oh yeah, they effed it up on this one, dude, in a good way.
Do you remember how good the water looked on the GameCube version of Wave Race? What was that one?
Yo,
I
real quick, Jess, this Tang looking water level is so beautiful.
It's a good one, dude.
It just looks
the
so
sunset.
good.
I like the city one with the big jump where you could double backflip.
The only one where you could get that double backflip in, dude.
It's my favorite one.
Let me ask you this.
What are some of the classic announcer lines? I forget.
Oh, of course. Welcome to Wave Race 64.
No, what are
And then-
some of the sick things that he says when you bust a trick?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Just real. It's nothing really
We're like,
too memorable.
It's like
Oh.
a crowd, right?
Yeah, you hear some cheering,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the water physics that make that game a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
The buoyancy.
That you feel the choppiness. If you're like a little bit off the wave and you turn, it's gonna whip you. You gotta like really work with the water. I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
And then
Especially in the landing, I've never realized how much you have to set up your turns before you land, dude.
Yes,
It's so
dude.
important.
if you land a little off, your guy's getting whipped,
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
and it's hard. It's actually kind of hard.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I had a hard time, but I did, like I said, I unlocked all the levels and beat it on hard.
Yeah. So I didn't look up the dolphin thing. I know I was talking about that last episode.
No,
This
that'd
is
be my-
episode 11, by the way.
That'd be my next step is to get the dolphin.
Yeah, I started like doing a lot of the stunt modes because I remember it was that like get 10,000 on every stunt level.
Mhm.
I don't remember exactly. I want to try to not look it up and see if I can just do
Yeah, I
it and everything
haven't looked up anything. I've just been playing.
and organically get that dolphin.
Ooh.
It's gonna be
But
rough.
man, Wave Race 64, everyone, it stands the test of time, and I think it will forever stand
Yes.
the test of time.
So fun.
Nintendo
What-
64's launch lineup are like some of the best games
What's
in
your
general.
what character did you choose? The first guy, the
Number
fat
3,
guy.
always.
Me too. I did number 3 too.
I started playing around with all of them, and they all like the other ones don't turn.
Yeah, I started messing with like the weight and stuff, and when I
Oh,
did
you
it on,
have to.
when I did it on easy, I was messing with the weight, and it was I messed something up, and then from normal and hard, I didn't mess with the C2 at all.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's number 3 guy on custom. I go all the way like 3 notches to the left, close to light. And then you want to put the top. You want to put the top end kind of up and the grip kind of up a little bit, pinch here and there, and then you can really do the whips. But you like if you're not in max power though, it's
Mhm.
like it's gonna struggle
Max
to turn.
power.
The max power then.
Unless you're
That's
holding
better.
down when you turn to get that sharp curve in.
Yeah, but like if you with that
Sometimes
setting
it's hard
though,
to control though.
yeah, with that setting you can whip like without having to hold down.
Yeah.
But you have to be hauling ass all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a kind of more like top scores,
Ah,
like
it's so
trying to
fun.
do speed runs.
I know we were playing at the same time the other night, but I didn't invite you. But maybe we should hop on some Switch Online and do
And I
some
can
races.
confirm that it works pretty well.
Really?
Erica and I did it just in should try it, even though she's right here. We could have played split screen.
Nah,
But
fuck
she
that.
was on her OLED, and I was like on the TV, and it was pretty input or lag free.
Yeah,
works,
it's
huh?
cool.
I was shocked because sometimes it doesn't, like at all. I don't know if it's based on the game or the time of day or my internet. I don't know.
No,
It's
Zach
all-
and I a couple weeks ago, even in the episode we were talking about it, we hopped on and played Mario Kart, and for some reason, when
Mario Kart.
I connected to his console, where I was having some pretty bad lag, but then he connected to mine, and everything was fine.
It's weird. I don't understand how their shit works,
Mhm.
but yeah, let's play. Zach, get it? Jump on.
Yeah,
For sure,
man.
dude. It's so fun.
You'll remember when you get going. You'll remember. You'll want to beat the whole thing. It only takes like a couple hours probably.
It hasn't
Mhm.
been that long since I've played Wave Race. I
Right,
played it
it's
on
the-
the emulator not too long ago.
Yeah.
But this is the Nintendo version. Probably the cleanest way to get it new.
Probably
Modern.
not actually.
Yeah, the emulators probably turned it to like fucking 4K and
Ray tracing,
120,
dude.
120
They
frame
do.
per second ray tracing.
They do.
Oh man, gotta love
playing
the
anything
modding
else?
version. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, jumping in there.
Is that new?
I'm like
What's the new
4
one?
out. That's the newest one.
It's
Yeah, I'm
like
like
brand new.
4 or 5 hours deep.
Is
It's
this-
it's a 120-hour RPG or something. So these intro hours are a lot of story heavy and tutorial heavy. So I don't have much to say on it yet, but the story's pretty dope because you're like this army base of like super anime, by the way, obviously. But
No.
you're like, I don't remember the name of the group you're in, but basically you're like these
Gosh.
you're these born soldiers that only live to be 14 years old and then they
Oh.
die or something like that. And then your character is the overseer. And this is the coolest part about the game. You're the overseer. And anytime you find fallen enemies on the battlefield, you have to go and like play your flute to oversee them to this like heaven that they think they go to for serving their country in this weird soldier program. But but in the beginning, you're like going to watch this person who made it all 14 years be sent off to like eternity or whatever, and you can see like your main guy is like kind of doubting these ways,
Is
and
this
that's
the
where I'm.
first one that you've played? Have you played part 1 and 2?
Yeah. It's like Final Fantasy though, where
Oh, okay.
they don't. Yeah, every game is a different.
Always a new story.
Mhm.
Dude, Marley is screaming and banging in the kitchen. There must be a spider or something. Like
I was
she's going
wondering what was
ham,
going
dude.
on.
Go check it out. Go give us an
Why do you
update.
guys never have bug spray, dude?
We don't
Get-
kill. I don't do that.
You're the man of the house. You got to go get the spiders, man.
Let's have like some hallucinogenics.
And you could go check it out, and then that's content, man.
Take your camera on the go.
Let's go mobile, dude.
I think she can handle it.
Fucking get to it on your phone and let's see
If
what's
she
going
comes
on over
running
there.
in here, then I'll help. But I think we're good as of right now. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we're good.
Also started Ghost of Tsushima. Finally,
Oh, finally.
Wow.
Okay.
because it's on PlayStation Premium.
Those
so
are
it's
two
like,
pretty big games to start.
Yeah, I do
They
that,
are.
dude. I do that.
It's probably
what I
not
do.
smart, and then you
No.
don't beat them.
Nope, I'm not gonna beat any of these games.
Huh.
I'm gonna
Yes.
play Wave. I'll end up playing Wave Race probably half the time.
Yeah.
Like 5 times. Beat that game 10 times.
I'm starting to realize in Gamescom and Jeff Keighley's E3 and all this, like, just everything new coming out. I'm starting to finally realize I'm an old gamer and I don't care as much about new shit. Enough. Like I used to. I don't have the hype for new stuff anymore. I don't know.
What are you talking new?
I don't know. I'm just like, everything's a Souls
I
like.
mean,
Everything's.
if there was a new Wave Race, you wouldn't be excited?
I don't mean.
Well,
I
what are
mean,
we
like,
talking about here?
maybe I mean the new school type of gaming. The
Well, you don't like
uh,
fucking battle royales and Souls?
the battle royales, the
Come
free to
on, man.
plays, the always online. Like it's getting there, dude. Xbox predicted it so long ago. They were trying to prep everybody. We didn't listen, and we didn't buy their console, and now it's there. Everything's online
Mhm.
all the time. I don't know. We'll get into it. We're going to talk about Gamescom and all the announcements that happened at it. Also, a Future Gaming Show happened. Did you guys know that was even happening?
Never heard of it.
Nope.
Yeah, it
Never
happened
heard of
today, and I did a 10-second like
Hey,
YouTube.
Jose in the chat.
What up? Oh, that's Jose. That's coworker Jose.
Ah, all right.
So I was like doing a 10-second fucking forward on it. Nothing good. Just like, what is this?
Got it.
And also, what about like events like almost trying to make you feel like they're hooking you up? You know what I mean? Like even Keeley's like, well, I got you, dude. I got the exclusive. I did it for you. I don't know. Weird.
That's just
They're all
weird.
a
That's
bet-
just
it's like a
Keely.
big-
Keeley's a little strange like that. Little smug.
But what it really
like a
comes
big
down
battle.
to is he is pulling out cards for us. He is getting the scoop, and he is convincing developers and companies to showcase their stuff sometimes when they even don't want to do it. He has
likes-
that
he
power,
like-
dude.
He loves to wink at the camera about it a lot, though. Like,
That's
Check
why
this shit out.
That's why I like it.
He's a very all right. I might be tripping about that side of things, but still,
It's
the
called
I think you're
video
fucking
games-
tripping,
You're a
dude.
hater.
Stop. You're a hater. Take off your
Yo,
fucking
do you not ever
haters
get in
and
these
stop
modes?
drinking your haterade.
Don't you ever get in a mode where you just start like having realizations like, do I give a shit? I don't know. I love video games.
I wonder
You know
if
this,
it's something like with the stars and stuff. I've been feeling the same way all week, dude. Like everything's kind of been just kind
Is
of
it-
Stars like
lackluster
astrology?
and triggering me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I
So triggered.
No, it doesn't
I
fucking
know,
have to do
but
with
I know what you
stars.
mean though. Like sometimes the weather's a little muggy and everyone's down.
Uh-huh.
Stars aren't aligned. Some days you're just really feeling it, and some days you're not. Now, down in the dumps. But I don't know if that has to do with me not caring about these games.
Limp Bizkit, bro.
I did it all for the Nookie. Oh,
No.
not that song.
No, it's the generation.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
we
the
don't,
one.
Don't
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We won't ever
Uh-huh.
give a fuck until
You don't want to step
you give a
into
fuck
a
about
big
me.
pile of shit.
Hey kids, take my advice.
You don't want to step into a big pile of shit.
Fucking love
With the
Fred Durst.
shockwave, the groove on.
Get your groove on.
All right.
Rolling.
Bad tangent.
Rolling.
I mean, we know the lyrics, so who are we
Dude,
to say?
I like to tell everyone at work of this story about rolling, by the way, all the time. You know in Orange County, the movie,
No.
how,
Yeah.
how Tom Hanks' son, the character, is like goes to the high school and he's over it because they're all into that one fucking song or whatever. And everyone breaks-
Butterfly.
Yeah, butterfly and the yes.
That's not
And then
how
he
it
goes
goes, but yeah.
Butterfly
It's
and the
all-
kiss and the kiss and the kiss.
Come, my
It's not a
lady,
Fred
come,
Durst.
come, my
It's
lady.
not, it's not a Limp Bizkit song.
No.
Just-
You're my
With the
butterfly,
butterfly and the
sugar
butterfly.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets to the college that he's been dreaming of, and they all break out in that fucking dance
Mhm.
again. Like nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm.
That was high school with Rollin'.
With who?
Like with the song Rollin' from
Oh
Limp
yeah,
Bizkit.
everywhere. The whole album, dude. Just Limp Bizkit was unescapable.
But there was like a talent show where a band covered it, and then the cheerleader girls came up and did the dance and had the backwards hats. I was like, no, I hate Limp Bizkit now.
Mhm.
Oh no, they're sick, and then your mom's listening to it.
Keep rolling,
Hey,
Mom,
kids!
no,
No,
I hate
lame
this.
now.
I'm gonna go listen to Slipknot.
Listen to
We
Kron.
played Zach and I played the wrestling battle royale game.
Game's fun.
I know, dude. I missed out. I was out freaking watching Dumb Dragon Ball, which
You
was
didn't
an
miss
amazing
out.
movie.
It's only 2
It
players.
was a really good movie.
It's only 2.
Go, what's up with it, dude? Talk
It's
about
fun.
it.
It's cool. It's triggering. The buttons get me so pissed. It has a lot of learning curve to get used to just mapping the buttons out in your mind. Because when it gets down to it, like, dude, I don't know.
I figured it'd be
fun,
like a-
but I think I'm too old for it. I think I can't keep
There you
up.
go. There you go. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying, dude.
Especially in the end game, dude. Like it gets like when it's down to like 10 people, it's too
So-
crazy.
Explain that a little bit. What do you mean the buttons are triggering? Like how? It looks like a brawler. Like you
There's
run
just
in
a
and
lot of
press square to
buttons.
There's a
punch.
lot of buttons.
Well, to like pick up something, use a health, hit the D-pad up, break the health out, push square, whatever the case may be. There's just a lot of buttons.
Yeah, to
It's
like
also
use
like-
one item is like a 3-button command chain.
Oh my
which isn't
god!
a problem. That's how those games play.
I already have a headache thinking
That's
about
how they
it.
all play. There's actually less to it because there's not a menu where you have to go in and put new armors on or a new this or that.
Okay, so you're not like looting boxes or whatever and getting.
Oh, you're definitely loot boxes.
Mhm.
What are you getting then out of it?
You read books and learn new moves.
Wrestling moves.
Oh, you got to learn the moves on the fly.
Yeah, you start
Yes.
with nothing, just punches.
And again, it's all in the same tier system: white, green, blue, purple, yellow.
hmm
So
Everything is the fucking same like that all the time.
outside of the bad button layout, or maybe not bad or whatever, kind of hard to get used to button layout. Did you guys do any like pile drivers off of scaffolds or anything crazy?
Again,
like
it's
that?
super fun. I did.
I know. I want to try it, but I don't want to jump in by myself. I'll wait till you guys play again next time.
Yeah, I did some super elbow drops and stuff like that.
They have
The
really
specials
cool
are cool.
moves.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And is it a team-based thing or is it kind of free for all?
Solo or
There's
duos.
solos and duos.
Oh, so I wonder if you could do like co-op tag team moves or anything like that.
Okay,
No.
no.
Would that make it way too tricky? You think? Like harder?
Extremely.
Yes.
Man, that'd be so sick though. Did you guys win a match?
No.
So, is that why you're saying the end game's hard? Like people just got too good too quick or something?
Well, the game all comes down to saving your special, and you can knock people out with one attack, and I don't like
That's
that.
why I mean, that's the reason I don't like battle royales, because
Yeah.
people play like fucking trash when you get
Yeah.
down to like the last 4 people.
Yeah, it's
Always.
there maybe
Yeah,
need to be.
they cheese it, right?
Yeah,
There's a meta.
It's a meta,
Every one
that's
of
it.
those games have a meta, and if you're not doing the
You have to
meta,
do
you
that.
won't win.
Mhm.
You have to do
that.
this. You have to do this.
Once
You
there's
have to
5
have these
people
certain
left,
items. You have to do. So
how
yeah,
can those games break that mold though?
you
They
don't.
never-
That's what
they
people
don't.
want.
Yeah, that's what people want.
And then they get super stoked when they're like, I get it, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the Twitch chat is like,
Like people are so good that like you get in a combo that you like you're getting attacked with the combo that you just cannot get out of. You can't. I don't know.
It does feel like it gets to that point, but I've also been
no
the
parry
person
system then?
doing the combo.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm
don't know.
getting a little better at the combo, like holding with the triangle, doing the strong attack, stunning them, trying to get it.
A lot
into
of it is
nice
timing,
grab.
too.
It's all timing, yeah.
Because you're
Time-
grabbing
okay.
them. You have to time your grabs. So there's a dodge, there's a block, and then grabs take like maybe half a second
Yeah,
to
about
actually
a
like
second. It's like a run
grapple
grab,
them.
like whoa, like you're doing that. Whoa.
And then you go into the combo.
It does a
whatever
No,
you
and then
do.
it just
There are
does a
moves.
move.
Like you get two
Usually
assignable. You get 2 assignable moves, one to R1 and one to L1. That's it.
And then
there's
that's what you're finding though and changing throughout the
Correct.
match.
Yeah.
and then there's like a standard like heavy attack and light attack with square and triangle.
So it's really about just finding the super choke slam and going in.
Just like every battle royale.
Yeah.
But at least it's not the same. It's at least it's a little different than other battle
I think the
royales.
best I got was like a 4th or something like that.
I got second place twice.
How many
in
players
solos.
are they dropping in on there?
40.
40, yeah.
40? Okay. Map feel pretty cool though.
Yeah, the map's cool. It's super tall.
all
Like
fun.
it's very vertical, you know, because
And it all
So-
plays
What
good.
What do you run up buildings or something?
You
or
can
do
climb
bounce
up
around?
climb, like punch climb
like
up
King
it.
Kong.
Oh, like
Yeah.
climb up
Rampage.
Yeah.
That's sick, actually.
It is.
Customize your character, or
Yeah, if you pay a lot of money, you can.
I mean, that's where they're
Okay,
gonna make their money.
if this game starts getting popular enough, are they gonna put Undertaker in this game?
I think all the wrestlers would be in it at some point.
Are there wrestlers in it right now? Like actual.
No.
Okay, but do you see it maybe getting popular enough to start getting those licensed deals,
No.
I don't.
even if free to play?
No.
So it's good, not great.
Yeah.
It's not Fortnite and it's not Call of Duty.
Dude,
Mhm.
Fortnite's going apeshit again. Everyone's talking about Fortnite with Goku and all the Dragon Ball stuff.
Everybody's
wait
hopping
until
back
fucking
in.
wait until
Everyone's
Call of
hopping
Duty
back in.
fucking Modern Warfare 2 launches.
People are hyped for Call of Duty this year. I feel like more than most years. Finally,
Yeah, I'll
stoked
probably
for
get it.
I feel like that's the word. Like it's gonna be a good one.
Well, you have to do the direct comparison, right? You got to play the one before they take the hiatus to know if the hiatus is even worth it, or just fucking keep coming out with Call of Duty games every year.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's gonna be a big one. That after the hiatus game.
I feel like
Mhm.
everyone's gonna get that fucking game.
For sure.
you have to. You're like 'cause
Everyone's
they-
gonna get that Call of
You
Duty.
gotta
they
know,
finally
dude.
did-
You have to know. What's gonna be different? What did they do? What did they spend their time on?
So they have
Nothing.
a 3-year development cycle currently, is how it is. Like 3 teams, 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So after the hiatus, does that basically one team getting one more year?
I have no
like,
idea
I don't-
what that means.
Doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious. Still, you guys been playing anything else? That's kind of all I've been playing.
That's about it.
Other than
Ollie
that,
World.
yeah, dude, you said you beat it, or you're getting close, right?
I'm close to the end. Yeah.
Which one?
Dude, Ollie
Ollie
World.
World.
Oh yeah, I was watching Zach play that the other night.
Man, Jess, I'm surprised you don't have this game.
Nah.
Kinda.
Ollie World.
Man, it's so good. Twitch. It's
It
very
is-
Twitch
It is
based.
really fun.
It's not as Tony Hawk like. Well, yeah, it is because you have to hold banjos and
It
you got
almost,
to combo.
it almost turns into like a rhythm game too, in a
It
weird
is
way.
very like remember the map. Yeah, here's. It reminds me of not specifically Tony Hawk doing the combo.
Mm-hmm. Collecting.
know,
Maybe
one
like collecting combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or like the line when you had to do a line or whatever. It's
Yeah.
that is that game, but in 2D.
Reminds
It's
me
fun,
of
man.
Trials. It's like Trials.
Yes, basically, yeah. It is like Trials with skateboarding, and Trials is good. You know, it's a
What?
lot
Trials is
tight.
super fun.
It's a lot tighter than Trials though. Like the
Mhm.
Oh,
gameplay
for
is
sure.
very very tight. Where
Yeah.
Trials is a little more loose and kind of ragdolly.
It's like
This
as
game
tight
is like
as gameplay can be, pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's so precise, dude. You got to nail it. They're a lot more forgiving in this one than they are in
And
those
Ollie Ollie, the real
and Ollie Ollie
ones.
too, because
for
you have
sure.
to. In those games, if you didn't land the perfect thing or get the manual right, you fall.
Yeah.
And this
Well,
one,
there's also just way more to do. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much to remember on a run at
and
this
it's
point.
so much cooler looking, dude. Those cell shaded
Wall
graphics.
rides and breaking through the rocks and fucking.
That's the part I don't like.
There's
Is the breaking through the
so
rocks.
much to
That's
do.
the one thing I don't like is where you have to hold.
You
the
always
grab and
have to
break.
be ready for it.
I hate those.
Yeah.
That's the
super
only
annoying.
thing that kind of kills the game to me. Yeah, the game's awesome, dude.
And then I don't think I've even mentioned it within the podcast, but I'm just about to beat it with Dave, and it was a super good time. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh
Tiny
yeah,
Tina
you
Wonderlands.
mentioned you were playing it, but you didn't really talk about it.
That game's fun. I mean, it's
Excuse me.
Borderlands.
What is it? Just Borderlands though, or is it a little bit more?
No, it's like medieval Borderlands.
Does that add to it though? Like, kind of, did that refresh it to you a
I
little?
think it's cooler. I was tired of regular. I don't know. I bought Borderlands 3 and almost did not play it like at all. Like I think Dave and I got it and we didn't play it. And then
You're
Tiny
like,
Tina, but we're
yeah,
almost done, and it's super
that
fun.
Borderlands. You're like, I get it. You have 500,000 variables of your guns.
But it's all kind of just like, not all of it, because that sounds bad, because there are cities, but it's just very deserty. It's very future. So you know what? And now this one's kind of, it's just different, I guess.
Changed up the landscape.
Just a
Yeah.
change of scenery. Sometimes that's all it needs to make a game refreshed for you.
All right. Well, people used to shit on the comedy, saying it was just getting kind of overplayed.
Yeah,
And
it's still not.
is it still really dumbed down comedy?
It's yeah, I don't know. I don't really. That's
Fart
not my
jokes
kind of
and all
comedy.
that kind of stuff.
It's fine. I've gotten a couple laughs out of it, but nothing serious.
Well, you did say early on this podcast that you don't do comedy much anymore.
I really don't, man. I don't get it. I don't know. I find laughs other places, like the fucking PlayStation text generator.
Mm.
What?
Yeah, we'll have to get into that one day.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what a great time. For
Oh
reals.
man, you know what? I didn't even really mention what this show was. If you guys are all here watching
Dude.
right now, we are the Good Brothers, a video game podcast. We go live every Wednesday around 7 to 8 p.m. and we put our stuff up on YouTube and soon to be all the other audio services around the world very soon. If you
Right.
like what you're watching and you're here right now watching it, hit us with a like and a subscribe and all that good stuff to help us grow.
20 minutes in, and there's the intro. There you go, guys.
Nice.
Well, that
How
was
the fuck are we 20
was the-
minutes in already?
was
That
the
happens.
full
Yeah,
so
I know,
fast.
dude. We got a lot to talk about. We didn't get
All right,
Yeah,
moving.
let's get
Gamescom. Let's go,
going. Let's get
Gamescom.
going.
We are now talking about
Gamescom.
Gamescom Germany, Jeff Keighley's opening night live 2022. Go, take it.
Who?
I don't know.
The
Well, what the-
girl was getting me triggered.
Yeah, I was like, Jesse texted me like right when he started watching it and said, "This is a woke show," but I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Woke
I don't
in
know.
what way?
It's just developers are all about like, ooh, support, unity,
Inclusion,
ooh.
support.
I don't know. It's just like, dude, just fucking talk about games, dude. I'm not
I'm
here to
sick-
change
I'm
the
sick of
world.
that. Sick of the world changing shit, and I'm so sick of developers coming on stage and saying, "This is a game where you could do what you want and play the way you want." No,
Mhm.
we're playing the way you fucking made the game. I'm
Yeah.
overhearing that. Like, I know what they're trying to say, but it's so played out. Some of these don't bring the developers up anymore. Honestly, kind of annoying.
Yeah, they're boring people.
Anytime a developer thank you for making the video games we love and play, but like, don't try to sell us your cheese ball shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's old. We'll buy the game if the game looks good, and if your game looks good and you're confident in it, you'll show us some gameplay. I'm over
Pretty
cutscenes.
much,
I'm over like fake trailers.
Yeah,
pretty
Oh,
much
sorry.
just don't
Dude.
be a terrible company
yeah.
and like
Don't be
abuse your
shitty to your
employees.
employees, and that's it, dude.
And,
It's just
and
like a
you'll
given.
probably be fine.
You don't
probably
need to come
be
out and
you'll
like,
probably be okay.
uh,
If anything, you doing that and like claiming whatever so much is like,
Is
well, what's
sketchy.
really going on?
Yeah, what are you hiding?
You guys got some
Why do you have to
shit.
tell us you're so good?
mm-hmm.
We don't
Anyways,
go to our day jobs and be like, I'm a great worker. Ha ha ha.
I do.
Oh,
I do that.
every day?
I do.
Yeah,
do.
I do the employee of the month every month for myself
Hey,
and post a picture on the wall.
yeah, that seems about right. Now that we got that out of the way, though, I guess we could
Gamescom
get
2022.
into this.
We'll look at a full list, but what was your hypest announcement or footage or news?
Obviously, Callisto Protocol again looks good.
Yeah.
This has been winning. This has kind of been winning the like year for hype in these events
Mm-hmm.
to me.
Yeah, because it looks fucking awesome.
It took the Xbox One, and then someone else showed it, and we're like, again, Callisto Protocol is the coolest looking thing there. And once again, it was like one of the coolest looking things. They showed a little bit more. They showed how brutal it is again, and just looks like tight Dead Space gameplay.
Good news. That's good news for us.
What about you, Jess?
I think my favorite piece of it was the trailer for Dead Island 2.
Dude, how fucking gory is that game gonna be?
It looks so cool.
And they did the kind of, we were just talking about Dead Island 1 trailer last week,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of had a very fun cinematic, like, cutscene type.
It was super
Does it
cool.
even like take place by the beach or anything anymore, or what
No,
is
it's,
this?
it's
I
in
don't
LA
do that.
now.
That beach thing is gone.
You said it's in LA?
Yeah.
Well, that's where it was. Yeah, that was Venice Beach.
It was Venice, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in LA.
Maybe
Okay.
they did stick with that. How long has it been since that? Like 8 years now?
Been a while, bro.
You want to get right into that? Because
I'll try to tell you.
who's developing it, and why were we worried about that?
The people who make Homefront or what is
Homefront
it?
Revolution, which is like a 3 out of 10 type
Which
bad
one? Dam
game.
Busters. It's Dam Bust. They make Homefront the Revolution. That's like their. Oh, well, I'm wrong. They also make a game called Chorus.
But before that, though, originally it was Deep Silver or something, or
Again, it was I think Deep Silver published it, but or something like that. But it was Techland, the people who make Dying Light now.
Yo, this is gonna go into what Zach and I were just talking about with the Liza P.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you had shit games in the past,
What you're
doesn't
talking about before the show?
a little bit, yeah, we were talking a little bit before the show. Just because your development team has nothing to show, or a bad game to show before it, like Homefront Revolution, doesn't have to take away from what. Are you pooping, dude?
Oh, you're so
Your
brutal.
stomach.
Oh, I'm not even
the
watching
trailer.
the same stream. I just saw Jesse gasping. I thought he pooped. What are we looking
Yeah,
at?
bad developers shouldn't just be treated bad all the time. If they make a bad game, they should be.
Yeah, like dude,
chance.
if you got a good game coming, you got a good game coming.
Give them a
But, like,
chance.
It is easy to like instantly write something off though for that
Well, it's
reason.
at least something to look at. I mean,
100%. That's
for
like
most
looking at
other
reviews.
things-
It's like looking at reviews, right?
You know, you're a movie director, and it's like, well, they made 2 bad movies, and
I think
it's
originally what I was telling Zach though, or before the show, was more like the Lies of P. That development company has like 100 shovelware games basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then Lies of P.
That's the
I'm like,
shit
oh.
that's fucking ruining the Switch store.
oh,
and
2014.
the PlayStation Store.
Ugh,
2014,
hate
by
it.
the way, bro.
Was
2014
Dead
for
Island 1?
The original trailer. No,
Wow.
for Dead Island 2.
So it was eight.
okay.
It was 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years developments. Yeah.
By the
this game-
way, I didn't
looks-
know this, but it's been through. So Techland was originally set to develop Dead Island 2,
Techland. That's right.
but then they went on to make Dying Light for Warner Bros.
Oh, okay.
Deep Silver hired Jaeger Development to make the sequel. Jaeger then got dropped, and then who is it? Sumo Digital got the rights and started developing the sequel. They got dropped, and then in August
Wow.
2019,
Sumo Digital is people who make. I think they did some Little Big Planet game, the third one.
they did
Anyways.
Sackboy: Big Adventure
Yeah,
and Little Big Planet
that.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonic All-Star Racing Transform. Fuck yeah, this is
They-
the best company ever.
Yeah,
That's the one they
some
should have
good
stuck
shit
with.
right there.
Man, what a fucking
So what? They
game!
dropped
But
that company, dropped it too, and now who's making it?
now, and then it went to Dam Buster Studios, an internal studio of Deep Silver.
Dan Buster.
You know what, Zach? I think that Homefront Revolution game was also passed on a lot of times. It had a similar story.
I'm just saying,
So, you know
regularly,
what? Dan Buster might be
unfortunately,
like a script
dumping ground.
doctor. Like
Yeah,
a script doctor. Like they go in and clean this, garbage up and try
not
to.
always, but
I
that's
wonder if that's what they are, though.
it's not a good sign, unfortunately.
The game looks good, though. Jesse's totally right. The trailer
does.
fucking. It looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The like kind of physics on the zombies look really funny too. Like you just tear them apart.
It has a little bit right here. It says that it'll be open world, up to 3-player co-op, 6 different playable characters. Los Angeles, devastated by recent zombie outbreak. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna be
right
fun.
there. You're on a beach searching for a laptop containing a blood drive
Mm-hmm.
for plot reasons. That's the story, Zach. That's how you
Well,
start.
as long as they have Hoodoo Your Voodoo in it, I'm good to go.
A remix or the original?
Either.
They should put a little Dead Island 2 remix of Hoodoo. I forgot about that.
What else we got? Dead Island 2 does look cool.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting that. I just wanted to say all the thing. I mean, when you're passed through fucking 3 developers regularly, that's not a good
Yeah, it's
sign.
crazy.
Oh, the new Sonic Frontiers trailer looked really good. This
Sonic
was the first
Frontiers.
time. This was the first time for me where I was like, okay, this looks pretty good actually.
It didn't really show
I-
much
I-
more than what we've seen before. Or is it just how
Huh?
it was cut and edited, maybe?
It did show a lot more. It showed a lot more of like him running more in like the levels kind of, and because the open world thing kind of just looked so drab and kind of out, like he felt very fish out of water to me, and that scenario, that kind of scenery they showed it. I don't know, like it felt colorless, and for me, Sonic is like, think bright old Sega games.
The
And this looks like Sonic in Breath of the Wild world, which is cool and different and new, but it's just something a little bit off at it because I didn't see enough of the gameplay and how
my thinking
like-
with Sonic is it's gonna be like a 8.5 or like a 4.
8.5 would be good for that game. Actually, that seems like a
I think it'll get over an 8.
That'll be
yeah
my guess.
yeah. It's
On
not
Metacritic.
gonna. Oh, on Metacritic too.
There's a trailer.
Maybe.
Did you guys see the trailer for the game called Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that was another pretentious.
So do you know
get
who?
the hell out of here.
Well, do you know who's developing? Do you know who's behind that
is it
game?
like old? It's like old Grand Theft Auto people.
It's the guy who made like all the. It's Leslie Benzies, the guy who developed like all the best Grand Theft Autos.
I'm
Yeah,
not even
and now-
seeing it in this list.
It was the first game in the conference.
Everywhere.
And
Here it
they
is.
all the developers came up and they showed pictures of things, and this is the one that I was complaining about where they're like, our game is you can do anything
Yeah, it's
whenever
probably
you
bullshit,
want.
but
And then it ended up just looking like Fortnite. When you finally get to gameplay, it just looks like Fortnite, dude. Zach, you're gonna have to scroll through because they don't show anything of relevance till the end. Oh, Dune.
What, skip ahead?
you're not
Oh,
gonna
the
want to play
graphics look
Dune,
good.
Dustin.
Like-
This is Dune.
What? I thought. Oh, is this an ad before it?
You put every reveal from opening night in 7 minutes. That's the video you put on.
Dude, I'm on everywhere page. I don't know.
I'm
I
just
thought
saying,
this
that's
was.
a video.
Am I wrong?
That's what they
that
gave
this
you.
is-
That's what they gave you, bro. That's
I
what they
don't
gave
know.
you. Every
Yeah.
reveal.
Well, they don't have a video then.
It started to. It was
It's
showing
okay.
the
We don't need to
intro.
watch it.
It looks like Fortnite.
I really
dude.
just wanted to mention that it was the guy who used to make Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I read that too, and it shocked me that this is what they're doing now.
Dune Awakening.
Oh, by the way, everywhere, little inside scoop. I read about it. It's
Sure.
NFT. It's NFT pushing game.
Got it. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
They're gonna use NFT software in their game to trade.
That's probably
and
going to be
s-
bullshit.
And trade your items and sell them and start currencies within game. And they're trying to do some weird shit.
I'll wait for fucking GTA 6.
Yeah, I hope it has NFTs as well.
Dune is not going to be for. I mean, we can talk about it, but it's not going to be for us.
No, it's MMORPG.
It's an MMO. It's the people who make Age of Conan, Anarchy Online, Secret World. I don't know.
You guys Harry Potter fans?
Oh, it's owned by Tencent.
Not
There you go.
necessarily, no.
Harry
What do you-
Potter could be fine. I don't know about that game. It's probably gonna suck.
Yeah,
I
don't know
Yeah,
about it.
that's really gonna have to just.
Although
be
I
for
read a lot of
super
stuff-
Harry Potter fans, huh?
I read a lot of stuff where it's like I think that's one of those games where like WB's license is gonna run up real soon, and they want to push a game out while they can still like bank some money off of the IP. There's a lot of shit like that
Dude.
happens within the gaming world, and you guys know, and the movie
And
world.
movie world.
So
I was
yeah,
I was just gonna say that exact same thing about the whole Pinocchio thing.
yeah,
'Cause
same
why-
shit. Oh, you're
why-
talking about the movie?
Because Guillermo del Toro has a Pinocchio movie coming out on Netflix like tomorrow or whatever,
Mhm.
like soon. And now this random game shows up, which
There's
I guess people knew about for like a year or something, but I didn't know about it. But like
I'm confused. What does Pinocchio have to do with Harry Potter? Am I missing something?
Zach was talking about the fact that this Harry Potter game is probably being made because they just got to keep putting Harry Potter stuff up license wise to keep that,
Same shit with Saints Row.
it's like that fair use thing. Like if you don't do
You
something
keep
with
the
your
trademark.
content or your trademark, then it goes into public domain, like you do with music, Jess.
Yeah,
You know
Mhm.
about that.
I thought they've been working on this Hogwarts game for like 5 years though.
They have.
Yeah, it's probably bullshit. Again, it's probably been through like 5 different internal companies through WB, and they don't know what to do with it. And then they finally just had to give it to someone. Be like, all right, we said it's gonna come out. The fucking
It's
investors,
Avalanche though.
the
Av-
investors are trying to make sure this comes out. We'll see. I could be
Avalanche
way wrong.
Avalanche Software is no joke of a developer though.
Hey,
They do
maybe
the
I'm
Mad,
in a.
they did the
fuck.
Mad Max games, and they did what did they do before that?
Some kind of
Brain
like
farting.
Batman game or something.
Yeah,
No.
They did. Well, Mad Max was a Batman like, yes.
Mhm.
It was open world though. All right, what else? What Callisto Protocol was super sick. They showed another gameplay trailer. It's very Dead Space. You're chucking people into the meat grinder. The grinder.
They make
Lord-
Just Cause.
What?
Yeah, that
There's
little
Lords of-
that chucking thing where he throws enemies, it must have a really long recharge because otherwise you would just do that on every enemy, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Because they didn't have like
fucking
the
thing.
HUD up or anything, but I'm guessing it's some kind of recharge system. Because
Yeah, you can't just be sitting there chucking people in a grinder all day. Easiest game ever,
No, you have to recharge that stuff.
yeah.
for sure. What's the Lords of the Fallen? Isn't that already a game, or is it?
Yeah, that's one I wanted to talk about actually. So that again,
Because
another weird one, bro.
there's Lords
Another-
of the Fallen, and this is the Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, so again,
What the
another
hell is
weird
going
one.
on there? Is that another Souls-like? I think it is.
It is, yeah. So there was Lords of the Fallen, and then technically this is supposed to be Lords of the Fallen 2, but they're just rebranding and remaking pretty much the first game and calling it The Lords of the Fallen, and it's developed by a different company. I do
That's-
not get how this stuff happens, but that's what's going
That
on.
game was like 4 years ago.
Lords of the Fallen came out in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Not long enough though to have to rebrand
No.
your game.
It's the same company that makes The Surge.
Another like
Game sucked.
Souls-like, but sci-fi. I think
Mm-hmm.
sci-fi Souls-like.
Although, wait, no, this isn't the company making the new one. Who's making the new
This is
one?
This isn't Hexworks.
Hexwork. Okay, so that company, there's
says it's a
zero
brand new-
information on.
Brand new company just started earlier in March of this year.
Yeah, that's
So,
so, that was
Barcelona.
they got the rights to the Lords of the Fallen franchise and want to redo it their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, new developer, but with
I
old
know.
IP.
It
Weird.
says, with regards to the Lords of the Fallen 2, fans should anticipate a bit of a departure from the nascent franchise's first entry. First and foremost, the sequel represents a shift from the original's power fantasy to dark fantasy. So they're just turning it into a fucking Souls game.
It's a reboot of the game that came out not that long ago.
Basically, like our first game kind of failed. Let's make it Dark Souls.
We'll see, bro.
Do you feel
Weird.
that way about? Do you feel that way about Liza? Like, is this just another Souls-like, or is it interesting enough to be something different?
No.
Because of the
And
Pinocchio-
if that game's fucking $20, maybe I'll buy it.
Yeah, I doubt I'll ever turn this game on.
You said me that was the game that interested you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're like, dude,
You
Lords
said
of
Pinocchio
P
game.
or Liza P.
Yeah, I do want to play Liza P.
No,
Oh,
I'm
that's
oh my bad. maybe I didn't ask the question right. I said, with Lies of P just being another Souls-like, does it look different and interesting enough to be like not just looked at as another fucking Bloodborne game?
Yeah, I
Or
think
does
it,
or
yeah,
is
Lies
that
of P, I
finally
think so.
okay to be another Souls-like? Is that like an okay term now? If you're just copying a fucking genre that hard?
It's just a play style. Whatever. Everybody does it. I think that I just like the aesthetics of Lies of P. It looks like Castlevania Dark Souls.
Yeah, dude.
Like a little more classic and like
The old like
a
Victorian.
little more like regal, you know.
Yeah. We got some photos of that or what?
Lies of
Of
P.
what?
Or thing, yeah. I know we don't.
I could look some up.
Check some pictures out, man. That was one of the only other things, though. Yeah, that was interesting to me out of the Gamescom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so cool that it's new too. It's not a sequel.
No, yeah.
I mean, it's Pinocchio, I guess, but it's a twisted, dark turn on Pinocchio.
Day one on Game Pass, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah, it does not surprise me at all.
But like big games go on Game Pass, Zach, as well. Like every Xbox game goes on Game Pass, and that's
Yeah, big Xbox games.
Well, like, what's the biggest third party game that went on day one? There is there not much. I thought Games Pass was like the ultimate. I thought they get everything outside of
I can't
PlayStation.
think of it right now, but they've had some pretty big third party stuff like
It's
Left 4
Roller
Dead
Drome.
and or what's not Back for Blood and
Oh yeah, Back for Blood was on
there's
there.
a few
Like
other
day one.
ones. Yeah, day one. Not day one, but Guardians got on there like after a couple weeks.
Quick, yeah. Yakuza
Yakuza
games.
stuff, yeah. There's some
They
good
get a
gonna
lot.
make
They
their
get some good
money.
stuff. I just don't want to like.
I guess looking at this
Doubts.
picture, I think it's intriguing because it looks like Bloodborne and not Dark Souls, and
Yeah.
Bloodborne's
that's
the
what people
coolest
say.
one. So yeah, I'll play this.
The goth kind of Victorian.
We're not
old
not
school.
looking at a Bloodborne 2 anytime soon.
What is this? 18th?
Maybe.
What century is this? It take place in
Probably
18?
18.
19?
1800s, dude. Like
1800s.
fucking
Oh, that's
post
the 19th
post
century.
Pinocchio. Oh, dude. There's also like you see Geppetto. I think is like on his belt. There's a scene where you start seeing a little thing lighting up on him. I'm wondering if that.
Well, that's the
is,
thing that like brought him back to life now.
And then if you really look, there's like his strings. I guess is going to be like a grapple. His puppet strings. Weird stuff that we're getting a freaking dark Pinocchio game. Not gonna lie. Did they put a release date on this?
Not a chance.
There was no release date.
There probably
was
wasn't a single release day on anything that was announced.
there? Hey, but at least this showed a lot of gameplay. Like a lot of games don't these days when they're showing stuff.
Nah.
2023.
Release day.
2023.
The gameplay of Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Looks cool. Under Waves, by the way, that's
Under the Waves Parallel Studio.
That's maybe that's not the one I was talking about. There's a water game from the company that does like that robot game, the AI one, and brain farting and everything. Never mind. Move on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Goat
Quantic
Simulator
Dream.
3.
Yes, Quantic Dream. There,
Okay.
thank you. The Quantic Dream games. They got a new game coming out.
David Cage.
David Cage.
Oh, this one was interesting. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Cannot believe they're doing
Yeah.
that, dude. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is getting a game. Wild. Asymmetric, right?
Do people even know what that is? It's actually not asymmetric. It's bisymmetric, I guess. It's
Because it's like 4v5.
It's 4v. It's 4v2 or
Mm.
5v2 or something. I don't fucking know. Another one of those games. Another genre that just has way too many recently. It feels like.
I guess that's how you make new genres, though, right? You gotta have people making them to
Is
keep it a
because-
genre.
I think it's because the genre kind of catches on, but not everybody likes the like the art or the style or like what the game is. So they have to
For
give
sure.
everybody options of that same genre to just
Yeah.
please everyone.
Guess you got to think back. Nintendo was 80% platformers,
Mm-hmm.
and so when something like Zelda came out, it really stood out.
Yeah, Not the
It's-
coolest
it-
announcements to me personally. At least, well, we're only looking at day one stuff, right? So I guess there's a
Well,
couple more
I
days.
mean,
Day
yeah,
two
I
wasn't
think
announcements though.
no, it was
There's
like deep
developer
dives,
conferences and stuff.
developer
Oh,
conference.
yeah.
Gotham Knights again did not excite me. I'm not excited for that game, as I would hope that it could be with a Batman thing like that.
You said
Mhm.
it's the biggest, most realistic version of Gotham City ever.
Yeah, the developers said that.
I think so.
Maybe. I guess, but like, it's not like you're gonna. What's that? Friends versus Friends, dude.
That game
hell?
actually looks cool.
Yeah, I remember that being kind of different.
It's like a card based.
Shooter, Splatoon mixed
Yeah, I'm
in.
honestly not even all the way sure.
Oh, real quick, back on the what we've been playing thing. Just throw it in there. Cult of the Lamb, real good.
You bought that game?
Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, Erica got it, and then I played for like 3 hours the other day as well. Super addicting. It's basically Animal Crossing meets hell, and then also with roguelite kind of.
Yeah, there's no way it's as deep as Animal Crossing. It's a $20
No, it's-
game.
What? I didn't say it's as deep as Animal Crossing, but you have to build a vid. It gave me like Red Alert vibes, bro. You build your base, and then like your fucking animal people start pooping everywhere, so you have to build a toilet. Some get sick, and then you have to sacrifice them to the devil.
I feel
Crazy,
like I
dude.
just got recommended that game from
Just
somebody.
a base management game. Or a management game.
That's
They're out there.
half. That's half the. No, that's half the game. And then then the other half of the game is a dungeon crawler. So you're going to take these 4 bosses out in these procedurally generated dungeons, and it has a pretty good hack and slash gameplay loop to it, where by going in there you gain it affects your other part of the game. So
Yeah,
they're
for
both
3 hours it's fun, but is it fun for 30 hours or what is
no. Why does it have to be fun for 30 hours?
I don't know. I don't think $25 is worth 3 hours.
Oh, you do it by time, don't you?
Yeah.
You base your what you're going to buy and how much it should be based off of how long it is,
Instead of what?
how great it is.
No. I mean, I guess both. But if it doesn't seem worth it, then it's not worth it. I'm not saying that that game doesn't look fun. It looks fun.
No, it's not for you, Zach. I know this, but I'm telling you, on my level, and Eric has been playing it a lot. It's really good.
Last
But
thing
yeah,
in the
I just don't think you need to measure that way, Zach. Is like time.
Oh,
versus
that's the
money.
only way that I measure. Especially $70 games. That's like the first thing I think about. If you're not getting $1 per hour, I feel like it's not worth it.
I think, I do think games being $70 has dissuaded me from buying a lot more games. For some reason, that $10
easily.
that $10 gap has really planted a weird seed in my brain that makes me not want to get as many games anymore. It's $10 more, I know, but
last one I wanted to mention from the Gamescom. High on Life. Is this a Rick and Morty game?
yes, it's Justin Roiland's second game. Well, third. He did a Rick and Morty VR game.
He made he did a community game.
And a community game?
Yeah, didn't the guy from Rick and Morty write Community also?
The show?
So
Yeah.
no. So Squanch Games or Nintendo Squanch or whatever his development company is Justin Roiland. Dan Harmon, I believe, is the other creator of Rick and Morty,
Gotcha.
who did Community.
Gotcha.
Justin Roiland is the guy who's making the video game, and does like
okay.
all the voices of Rick and Morty as well.
Yeah,
I was
the
gonna
character
say.
in the game is Morty,
So,
right?
Yeah, they're all Morty. That's the only kind of thing that's getting kind of old about those games is you just hear his voice a lot.
Yeah, which I could hardly even stand in the show, so.
So if you can't take that, you will not like that game or the last game because you hear it a lot. You have to really like that fucking weird Rick and Morty humor. And the games aren't as smart as Rick and Morty either because at Rick and Morty they got a team of writers making these very elaborate.
Yeah, like Dan Harmon.
And now in the games you just get the absurdity of Rick and Morty minus the smarts.
Because Community is like literally one of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
ever.
it's so smart, dude. And they go into places and it gets weird too. Yeah. The games are just the crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The yell, constantly talking and
There's a new Outlast coming out.
Yeah. Is this the third one?
I think so.
Yeah, it's called Outlast. The
or
Outlast
Trials.
Trials.
The
Yeah,
Outlast
that looked pretty freaky. I wonder if they're still gonna go with the whole VHS thing or whatever they did in those leather 2 games. Was it a VHS or recorder?
I don't remember what the second one was.
Yeah, I
The
don't
first
remember
one
the
is a
second one
VHS.
either.
It is tapes.
This looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Perfect
but
timing.
Outlast.
Outlast, yeah.
Is it out for Halloween?
That's what I was thinking. I think it's October release.
No, it has a closed beta from October 28th to November 1st. Fuck you, Outlast. That's stupid.
That's all they're letting us in. Gonna get a beta for
This is
Halloween.
To
What
be
else we
announced
got?
2022, but we'll see.
Pokemon Car.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Oh, Hideo Kojima podcast.
Oh yeah, he brings Hideo Kojima on to announce his podcast, and then
Mhm.
later in the day, Sakurai, creator of Smash Bros. And all that, announced that he's also doing a YouTube show,
I heard.
but like the same idea, like philosophy of game design and stuff.
The thing about this Hideo Kojima one is that it's translated. Do you want to listen to somebody else talking for Hideo Kojima?
So is the Sakurai thing that he's doing. Yeah, it's Japanese with either translator or subtitles, right?
Mhm.
It comes out September 8th.
I don't necessarily want to read his stories. I'd rather maybe hear someone later tell me what happened in it. I'll be fine with that. But Kojima is
Spotify exclusive.
he's a very one of the geniuses in video games. I want to hear what comes out of it, but I don't want to listen to it myself.
No, I don't think I will.
There's a
So-
new like open world RPG coming out. Takes place in China called Where Wind Meets.
Yes,
Meets.
that was the one I actually hit Jesse up on too. While I was watching it, that one it looked like Chinese,
the Ghost of Tsushima clone.
kinda yeah. It's so easy to do that, right?
Now it is.
Mm-hmm. Ghost of Tsushima is so good, dude.
Again,
love-
Everstone's another one of those companies that has like zero information. So when they claim all this, I think the claims is what starts to get to me.
Is that who's developing this new Winds
It says
game?
Everstone Games. I
Open
have an
world
article up, but I don't
RPG.
think there's anything. Yeah,
I don't have a problem. New development teams are ones that don't have much to go off of. All of a sudden, having a great game, it happens. Look at No Man's Sky. That dude made Joe Danger.
people like those games.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? There's Joe Danger. It's a $15 motorcycle Trials knockoff
That
game.
is true, but
And then they made No Man's Sky.
which was not good in the beginning. Though.
But
be
you know what
fair.
I mean? You know what I'm saying though. It had the hype that these games are having as well.
The Expanse is having a game. Oh, Telltale Games. Yeah, just skip over that. High on Life.
That's
The Rick and Morty game.
Justin Roiland game.
Yeah. Genshin Impact.
What about
stuff.
that new PlayStation controller, Jess? You into that?
Oh yeah, I was saving that one.
Or is
Kind
that,
of.
or is that too professional?
I mean, probably that's the coolest thing announced, and I don't even think any of us are gonna get one. But for some reason, that's probably the coolest thing announced.
Like something new announced, right?
At least I don't know. None of those. No, the games didn't.
The
really
the
hit.
Dying Light 2 footage, though, you know.
That is cool. But
Yeah.
like we knew about Callisto Protocol, we knew about Forsaken or whatever. if
I
that
just
even
wish we
looks
had
cool
some
to
better
people.
pictures of this, dude.
The controller?
Because I was trying to show Zach, dude. There's
Again, they're like all shadowed.
It's perfect.
there's buttons under the triggers. And that, I mean,
yeah, they showed it in the video.
so there's the back bumper, new bumper buttons, and some under there.
What are those switches?
So,
Is that
you're
to,
getting 4 extra buttons.
This is
are those to
probably
control your triggers?
yeah. I'm
like how-
guessing like the resistance maybe.
How triggery they
so,
are? Yeah.
dude, read about this controller. Honestly, someone bring up an article. It's pretty trippy, actually.
It's right here.
Yeah, read it.
November release date. Few
Oh.
initial details, including that it will allow players to remap or deactivate certain inputs, fine-tune their aim by changing stick sensitivity in dead zones, and adjust the travel distance of the triggers. If you are hoping to customize your controller for specific games, Sony has confirmed there will be a way to save multiple controller profiles and switch between them when you are in the middle of a game. Is that something you guys ever want to or wish to do?
No,
I don't ever think about
that's
that.
what I was saying to read it.
Weirdly enough, I just
intense.
take like whatever the base controls are and like, all right, these are the controls. Let me just fucking learn them.
You want it that way? I'm not remapping your shit.
The DualSense Edge will come packaged with 3 types of swappable stick caps. Standard, high dome, and low dome, and 2 swappable sets of back buttons, half dome and lever, to help each user create their ideal controller. The back buttons also can be assigned to function as any other button input. The DualSense Edge will retain all the features of the standard DualSense, blah, 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 microphone adapted triggers, fucking motion controls.
This fucking controller is going to be $200, dude.
Is that announced? Like,
no, I have a feeling they're going to upsell the crap out of this controller. Is that how much those super Xbox controllers are?
It is.
The like Pro premium one they got?
Well, they have 2 now. So they have the Xbox Elite controller 2. I think it's $199.
I've never really been interested in super controllers.
Me either. I don't need to fucking cheat at games.
Shooter, gaming. I just thought that was kind of trippy.
Is that cheating? You guys think it's cheating? Is this the same kind of shit as using the turbo button on the old Mad Catz controllers?
Yeah. I don't even understand that kind of stuff with the dead zone. What does that mean? Like it gets you back to the center quicker, or you don't?
It means that the smaller movements on your thumbstick will move it way more or less.
So you're twitch reacting like more mouse and keyboard.
I thought
that's not what it is. The dead zone is how much you have to
actually
move
push
the
for it to start going.
It has a response. So you could think of like this circle being your dead zone, like this small. You could open it up like that. So you would have to move your stick past that threshold,
at least past
for it to trigger.
Actually start some kind of movement on the screen.
Yeah.
These are mostly made for people playing serious first-person shooting games and want to aim quicker.
Yeah.
In Fortnite.
That's what this is for.
Yeah, these are build buttons right here. Build button.
That's strictly for building. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fucking kidding, dude.
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
It sucks. I just want my old mini Mad Catz Xbox controller. Bring the mini controllers back.
Look at this thing, dude.
You guys remember mini
that's
controllers?
A controller.
I have one.
You do?
Mm-hmm. For the Xbox.
Oh yeah, for the Xbox, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those things were sick. I love the minis. That's about it, I would think, at least for Gamescom.
Yeah. Spoken 10-minute thing, but I don't think any of us watched that. I want to watch it later because I'm see what's up with that game. It feels like it's all over the place. I didn't even was Forspoken even shown during this conference?
Again, unfortunately, I think it's gonna be bad. I think this 10-minute trailer might have came out during it.
I don't remember it during the conference.
Yeah, that's good because everyone's making fun of this game because it has the Marvel comedy, like where, whoa, how did I do that? You know, that type of like cheesy kind of quick Marvel banter type stuff.
Who makes this game?
It's Square.
Square Enix?
Mm-hmm. That's the publisher. I'm not sure who developed it.
Sorry.
I don't think they've had the best track record recently.
Only Final Fantasy, dude.
Is it? Are you sure it's Square Enix or is it that other one that Crystal Dynamics?
Crystal Dynamics. I thought they were a developer who makes the Tomb Raider games and all that.
Yeah.
And then also just
so it is. It's published by Square Enix, but it's developed by Luminous Productions.
The lighting looks really good.
Yeah, the game does look good. And it looks like it plays well as I'm not sure what people are hating on it because to me it just looks like Infamous and I love Infamous.
The same developers?
It's not. No, that's Sucker Punch. It just has that kind of very.
It's their first game.
Frenetic. What's the word? Frenetic. That's cool.
Another one. It's another developer's first game.
It just looks tight.
I like a bunch of new. That is one cool thing is that
that's
there's
what I was saying.
a bunch of new IPs and stuff. Yeah. That is kind of
We
cool.
can't. People are so quick to crap on new stuff because they don't want to even begin to give it a chance, and they're pissed. It's not a sequel to their favorite game from 3 years ago.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
hard to break the mold, dude, and get something new out there. So you got to try it. If people don't buy them, you know what's gonna happen? Nobody's gonna make new shit.
Well,
So,
those are
what
the
do you
games
do?
I want to talk about Gamescom. If you want to know the rest, go to IGN or something. Fuck you.
Dude,
Do you speak for all of us, or
probably
just
not.
spoke for?
No, yeah, not me.
I don't know. I don't. What else was even on there? Let's go back to that page one more time.
That's about it.
Jesse just blasted. I think that is it, though. That was really actually interesting. It wasn't the best show, dude. Keeley kind of
Hogwarts.
barely came through.
Tales from the Borderland, Dying Light 2
Yeah.
expansion, Marauders, some kind of tactical game that's early access. I don't get hyped for games that get announced that they're going to early access soon. Like, there's not even a date for it. If it's like in early access right now, okay, cool. But no, this is like, there might be a release date for it.
Stop showing me a cutscene and then telling me to wish list your game.
I don't fucking care. Sonic Frontiers, Under the Waves, that's the Quantic Dream game. Goat Simulator 3. Anyone excited for that? Probably not.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Return to Monkey Island, the redo, I guess, of Return to Monkey Island. So that oh, hey, release date, September 19th.
It has a release date.
New game. Well,
it's good. We're good.
New game from Subnautica people.
Erica
Friends vs.
just
Friends.
fell. She just fell over.
Lies of P. Sand game. What about Sand game?
Is that where like the gun turned to sand? I don't remember. What was it?
Yeah,
he controlled sand.
You use sand?
Oh yeah, the Sandman, dude.
Sand. Homeworld 3.
No.
Genshin Impact, High on Life, Expanse. No. Expanse the video? Oh yeah, Telltale.
Jesse, you like the Expanse, but then you probably don't really care for Telltale games, right?
No, fucking
pass.
Killer Clowns. Scars Above gets new cinematic trailer. Oh, cinematic trailer. Fallout Skyrim making a new RPG. They're making a new RPG. Old people from Bethesda. Cool. That seems to be happening a lot recently. Just fucking stay at Bethesda and make a new RPG for them. Age of Empires 4 DLC Gotham Knights is actually coming out a week early. Is that bad sign? I feel like that's bad. Hideo Kojima podcast. Yeah, I think we hit like literally everything that we could have.
All right. Well, I think that's it. Then how do you guys have any last words to say? If not, we did a thorough rundown.
Yeah, Saints Row is bad.
Yeah, what's up, dude? What's going on with that?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be good and it's bad.
It sucks.
So I didn't get it.
That sucks.
Yeah,
that's sucky.
Yeah, you were excited for that one, man.
I don't know. Reviews are mixed because there are some that give it high ratings.
I don't think you were excited for it. I think you were hopeful for it and you wanted a game.
I wanted it to be good.
It's not necessarily that you wanted Saints Row, but you wanted an open world GTA drive around
game.
And this wasn't it. Wow, user score 3?
That's bad, dude.
No. Someone gave it a high score. One gaming outlet.
Saying. IGN Japan gave it an 80.
Japan likes it.
Japan seems to like it a little bit.
So it looks like people are review bombing it.
See, like these aren't the worst. It looks like people are review bombing it.
Low ones. BGC 40. Ooh.
I don't know. T3
from what I heard,
Games Hub, Video Gamer. I don't know.
Here's the gist. What I think is happening. Everybody got over Saints Row because the games got too fucking over the top.
And now this went way too simple.
No, I think they stayed stupid jokes and then also try to ground it with the more realistic kind of Grand Theft Auto style, but kept the dumb potty fucking tits and dick humor. And like, woo, we're crazy, and then it's like
it's supposed to be a prequel. It's like the start of the Saints. I was watching some stuff from
that was a bad idea. Oh,
one of my favorite YouTubers.
I guess they couldn't really go forward because they went to like different.
They like blew up the world, right?
Yeah.
Went to space and blew up the world or
some
shit.
Exactly. Became superheroes and whatever the hell happened in that shit.
And then I think and then Death Stranding coming to PC. That's cool for PC players. Another big PlayStation exclusive coming over to PC. There you go.
Did I see an article that said it's coming to PC's Game Pass? Is that what specifically the article that you had up earlier? Or was it just coming to PC now?
No, it says PC Game Pass. Yeah.
It was that, right? So there you go. Another win for Game Pass and Xbox. Wait, that is big because that game's not on Xbox, is it?
No, it's PlayStation exclusive. That is big.
Oh. That's but not Xbox Game Pass.
Came to PC Game Pass yesterday, August 23rd.
PC Game Pass.
So
PC
they
Game
found
Pass.
PlayStation found a weird loophole to give it to
Yes.
the PC version.
Yes,
Oh,
that's exactly what they did.
without giving their game to Xbox. But
Real
Xbox. They still wanted that money though.
Well, they said
gotta
they
use-
kind of said that they were going to be doing that. I like.
Still got to
the
use the
State of Play.
Xbox app.
Is this still the biggest collab from PlayStation Xbox ever right now that we just saw here?
No,
They don't
MLB
collab.
the Show.
MLB.
Oh, God, the show, dude, with the PlayStation.
Dang,
Studios,
good call, Jess. Whoa.
PlayStation Studios logo right in the beginning of the
I
game.
was not expecting that.
This is a big
Dude,
deal.
yeah. You boot up an Xbox and play a
On
PlayStation,
PlayStation Studios,
game.
yeah.
That's the biggest
true.
one. Yep, you're
Well,
right.
we're gonna be seeing that real soon with fucking Call of Duty and for fucking any Bethesda game.
I
that
know,
is
it's
Microsoft.
out.
going to be so cool. It's going to be interesting.
Gaming's getting weird, guys.
No, it's just becoming accessible.
Unified.
Unified.
You know how those developers talk about unifying gaming?
Imagine.
That's not what they're
Oh.
talking about, though.
No, I know. They're talking about like people, and it's like, no, I'm gonna play with my 3 friends that I always play with. Fuck everyone else.
Imagine
You see the
having a
whole planting a fucking tree initiative and saving the rainforest and like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like against all that stuff, but like, dude, that's a
I am.
fucking video game
I
conference.
fucking am. What, they're getting you to buy their game because $5 of your game buy will go plant the tree.
You know what it
to
is, Jess?
Carbon offsets.
It's very Hollywood in that way, where everyone goes to the Oscars and touts that kind of political this
Yeah,
and
you're
that,
right.
whatever. It's getting very Hollywood in that way, and no one wanted that then.
Mhm.
There.
What you need to watch for is that maybe that's why like Sony and people are dropping out. They're like, we don't need to.
We don't. Yeah, I don't want to have to try to change the world. We're trying to make video games and give people distractions.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they said that we won't have the distraction without the world, save the rainforest, or we don't get games. That's what they said at the conference.
Okay, you're probably right, but what? What do you want me to?
It was that one chick, dude.
She pissed you off, huh?
Dude, we almost turned
She
the
fucking
conference
got
off
you. She fucking got you.
with all their bullshit awards. This is my first time I've ever even heard or seen this conference, so I didn't have any expectations or anything. So I didn't-
It was never been
not
a
a
big
big
deal.
one.
I think this
Yeah.
might be the biggest one because I think just people are hungry for this kind of shit right now.
I didn't even know what was
But,
happening until you like texted me like the night before.
Gamescom has happened for
I
One
mentioned
time,
it
I
last
think,
week.
right?
So.
Didn't
I
it just
definitely
No,
mentioned it last week.
No, it's been going for a while, dude. Few years.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
just-
new.
Jeff Keighley just barely started getting involved. I think though,
Got it.
like the past couple. But yeah, whatever. I think we're good. I think we could close the show out on
That was
a
decent.
Wait,
on
one
a,
more thing. I want to know
on a
about
positive
these,
message
what
of
are-
unification.
these things that Zach was talking about. Raw Fury
Raw?
and Deck 13.
Oh, this is the developers.
Nothing. These are just developers of some of the games that we were looking over.
It was to the point where all
Oh
these
yeah,
new
Lords of
developers
Fallen
are
Surge guys. Okay, yeah.
Imagine you got a
Everstone.
Blu-ray player in like 2013, and only certain movies worked on it.
HD
Like, it was
Back
like-
when there's a battle between HD DVDs, you mean?
No, like a Blu-ray player and all the Blu-ray players, but like Sony's plays Forrest Gump, but whatever. apparently
Oh, you're saying if there was like those kind of store or like rival. I don't even know.
yeah, like what if they were doing the video game thing?
I
but
get
with
what you're
movies?
saying. Yeah.
I
Who
know
would win?
because you
That's-
guys were just
isn't
talking about
that
being
kinda-
unified and all that.
Isn't
Hey,
that
you're-
kind of
you're
how it
running
is?
video
With,
games.
that's kind of
Right.
how it is, anyways, with streaming services now, right?
They did block it back out. Yes, they got that way, which is weird. Yeah, exclusive rights. You got to be here to have
You
this.
got to have HBO Max if you want to watch this
If
one.
anything, they were taking a cue from
It's-
fucking what video games have been doing. Well,
Weirdly
at
enough-
the same time, video games are trying to get out of that.
It's almost worse with TV and movies now.
Oh yeah, there's more. There's like 20.
Almost
subscriptions.
everything is like you have to do it here, or you have to do it here, or it has to be this way, or this or that. Like, it's really weird.
They went backwards.
But anyways,
Wait till this whole show has been just the dudes getting old show.
yeah, it feels sucky. How many Americans have antlers? I don't know.
Antlers. Are you trying to see how many people are still watching TV?
Not a lot, bro.
No, I just heard a report today that it's higher in the last 5 years this year than the last 5 years. It's going up right now. Broadcast
Our streaming
television.
services are
Oh,
going
you're
back
telling
down.
me
It's
that
coming back.
They're putting the cord back together.
Yeah. All the
They're putting the
millennials
cables
are
back.
using rabbit ears right now.
Oh, I definitely use rabbit ears for 4 months out of every fucking year, and there's no doubt about that.
Look, 18 to 34 is almost the highest.
That's funny, dude. Everyone's
How
going
about
back. They're all canceling their
Nice.
Netflix and their HBO and like, fuck it, I'll just watch TV.
Fucking nice, dude.
I will watch what you want me to
Yeah,
watch.
look
What
how
you want
high
me to
it's up
watch.
from 2019. This is 2020. This isn't even the current one. It's like even higher now, but
You know why? Because we're not made of money.
I think that is
I
why.
wonder why. Yeah, that might be why.
We want free.
Especially
we like to-
everyone's starting like you have to have separate accounts to do the this and that or whatever. So
because everyone's losing subscribers
Go
because
up.
there's more subscribers.
I'll just fucking go back to TV then.
Mm-hmm.
The streaming wars are out of control. The video games are unifying.
And it
What
just kind
show?
of sucks having to like choose what to watch. Like with Nintendo, you just like turn it on and it's just going, dude. I
Kind of
like
missed that, huh?
Yeah, I kind of miss that.
But do you miss commercials?
Sometimes.
Mostly not.
Mostly not, but sometimes I enjoy a commercial.
That's the one thing we don't want to go back to mostly is the commercials.
Well,
But
YouTube
yeah,
has enough
I agree.
commercials.
I think advertising is fascinating, and when it gets me, and I am not ashamed.
I like thinking of the innards of
Me
advertising.
too. And when the effort goes into the advertisement, it actually
You can tell.
and I like it, and it does make a sale on me. Like I'll
Kinda
do it.
true.
So I'm
Do you like
indifferent.
it?
I'm indifferent about ads.
Do you like advertising when it's more upfront about what it is or when they're hiding?
I don't want
The
an ad
product.
where it's a guy facing a camera and it's like, I just got the new this. Blah, blah, blah. I can't stand that new fucking shit, dude. Where it's just a streamer or something talking about a product.
Yeah. A lot of YouTube ads that way.
Nah, I can't stand it.
And then and even worse are the ones where they're talking and it's not even their voice. It's like a bad dub.
Mhm.
Dude, those ones trip me out for like bad phone games. I see
Yeah.
those all the time.
You like have this like
That's
little
weird.
You
Asian
think
guy.
you found the game? Well, here's the game.
Mhm.
Why?
You could unlock 4 packs if you
Why could
download
the
right
person in the
now.
commercial just talk.
No, it's really weird. It's really fucking
That's so
weird.
What about those
stupid.
weird ones on like Pluto where it shows like clips of like a football game, but then on the right side it's like a whole advertisement? Have you seen those? You guys ever do Pluto TV?
No, I have not.
Never mind.
I mean, the free TV thing, right? Not often enough to remember.
What do you mean
that.
clips of a football game? What does that mean?
Zach, you know how when we're watching NFL and they'll put the game over in the side, but then they'll show ads.
Yeah.
Commercials are made like that now, where it's just
Yeah.
a clip of some B-roll sports game that's not happening live.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
it's so fucking weird, dude.
it's the fucking AIs, dude.
For real, they know.
They're learning.
Oh, that AI rapper, he already got
Yeah.
let go. He got let go from the label.
Yeah, everyone was complaining about him using the N word or something.
That's exactly it. And it was created by like some white people. They're like,
Two
dude,
white dudes.
you're like, come on, dude.
I deep dove. I was like, "What is AI rapping? What are you talking about?"
His songs
J-
are so funny.
JN.
I like how
There's not even full. I couldn't even find the actual music.
I
it was
can
all
send you the link. I
memes.
can send you the links.
I found all I could find were memes and weird little TikTok videos.
I like in his.
Explain
And
what
the-
we're talking about, John. So if you're going to talk
It's an
about
AI
this,
rapper. The first artificial intelligent rapper. Two guys created it, and he has algorithms to write rap songs in a fake voice, a computerized voice.
they pump in.
He's
they
a
pump in,
digital
like, a whole
image,
bunch of
everything.
people's music.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
has
so
like
they're
3
still
or 4
writing the
songs.
music.
No, they're
No.
pumping in a whole bunch of popular music.
They're not
And
pumping
then-
anything in, and he probably has access to the internet. It's AI.
Oh,
Have
and
you
then
seen
it just
Terminator?
learns.
No,
It learns what's popular in rap
Through the
and then
networks.
makes-
Yes.
No, they are pumping in music to some algorithm to start learning. They are feeding it certain songs to get what they want. That is what it is.
But do you just
That's
have to
less
do that once
impressive
and then it knows what to look for?
It broke my brain, and then it totally got deflated by the time I was done researching it. It was like really lame, actually. So they're like we want it to sound like these Lil Pump, and they pump all this like stuff like that, and like play it thousands and thousands of songs until it starts figuring that style out.
in some of its lyrics, it is very self-aware that it's AI, and it reps it like I'm fucking AI and this and that, and you can't fuck with AI. It's so funny, dude.
Here, dude. That's
Mhm.
so
Again,
great.
because it here. Well, yeah, that's a trip. That's probably a good ending point. Fucking
Yeah.
AI
It is.
rappers.
Yeah, we just talked about that last week
His
too.
name is what? M in Mecca, I think.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Carol and Tuesday, bro.
Yep.
Hmm?
Carolyn?
Carol and Tuesday. Remember I was telling you guys that anime I watched where they're doing that same thing, but they live on Mars and they have this AI algorithm that makes music,
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
and the girls have to battle it in a talent show.
Yeah.
Just saying. I don't know. I'm not even saying anything really.
AI, dude. It's the future.
AI, bro.
All right, that's it.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody.
Good
Thank
week.
you for watching. It's been
Fucking
another good
AI
week.
rappers. Bro.
Next
What
week
the
we're
fuck
not going to
is
be
going
live,
on?
but we'll still have our episode uploaded.
We'll have our episode uploaded.
Like next Friday.
We'll pop it on at the same time. You won't even notice. You just won't be able to watch us live. Watch it on YouTube. See you next week. We are the Good Brothers, and we are out.
Love.
Later.